Hey, welcome to Wake Up Missoula. I'm Scott Ramf.
And I'm Noelle McFoy.
And that was Asaph Adonai playing...
That's the Japanese water song.
Nice.
Oh, nice. That's pretty. Cool. Well, good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday. We are halfway through our week. And as we have noticed, it's been a little rainy this week. What can we expect the rest of our week to be,
Well,
Scott?
more rain.
Oh, great.
With it clearing up by Friday. So as you can see, there's a 30% chance of rain and snow happening today, tonight, Thursday. By Thursday night, it should be partly cloudy, and then Friday should be mostly sunny. By the weekend, you should expect some showers, but only about 20%. But you can expect your Saturday night and Sunday to be all
Pretty
the
nice.
fun days.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice weekend for everyone.
You know what else
That's
is
nice?
nice?
Starts spring break.
Yes.
Spring break.
You know what else
really
is nice? I gotta show people something real quick, so I'm gonna.
Okay. All right, you want me to switch your camera?
Not yet, not yet. I'll show you. So this is a surprise for Noelle.
Oh my god! I love
Yes, courtesy of Asaph.
Asaph was able to find this calendar.
Cool.
And apparently you're in this calendar.
What?
You're in the Downtown Missoula 2015 calendar. So pick yours up
really?
today. And you're in.
What page am I in?
You are in August.
What?
And so let's get a close up.
Okay,
Camera
good.
3.
Close up. Camera 3.
So as you can see. Oh,
Nice.
You are. Ooh,
Which one am I?
you are.
Awesome. Nice. I didn't even know I was in a calendar.
Yep.
Cool. Let me see this. That's so great. And of course, I'm like, got my hand up, like, woo!
Yeah. I mean, so get your
That's
calendar
pretty
today.
legit. That's
I wish I
great.
could get a better shot of it, but
I'm
apparently it wasn't in focus.
Nice. That's super cool. I'll have to pick up one of those calendars, but I'm
You can
glad.
have that one there.
Oh.
I can get another one.
Thanks, Asaph. Nice. I'm glad I'm rocking out.
Yeah, you look like you're having a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, totally. I remember this band. This was from Roots Fest.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. Thanks for that surprise, you guys. I'm blushing.
Congratulations.
Well, you know, it's always fun to be like in a calendar. You know, it's something you don't expect.
I've never been in a calendar.
We'll have to make a calendar. We should make an MCAT calendar.
MCAT calendar?
I mean, our staff is very limited, so it'll be several pages of just the cat, but that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Let's do some social networking just
yeah.
before that. You can find out more information about Wake Up Missoula by logging on to wakeupmissoula.wix.com/wakeupmissoula. You could get in contact with us. You can see wonderful, fun videos from our past week or so.
Yeah.
You can see, you can follow us on Twitter. I'll tweet you back.
Yeah,
you
you
can
can
totally
also-
like us on Facebook at Wake Up Missoula. And you can also go to Missoula Community Access Television, like them on Facebook, but also be sure to follow MCAT on Twitter so we can keep you up to date on what's going on the Missoula water acquisition, mountain water acquisition
Scott
trial.
is live tweeting that,
And you can-
that starts again today at about 9, right?
Yes, and you can see it live streaming on our MCAT page at
Someday.
someday.
It's on here.
It's on here somewhere. There
Right
it is.
there.
So you just click on this link. It goes to our live streaming page, or you can go to video on demand where it goes under local live, and you can see the live streaming event of the trial of the Missoula Century, I suppose.
So
and it's for the water rights.
In your personal opinion,
My personal opinion.
How is this
I'm not supposed to have a
trial
personal
going?
opinion.
Oh, I guess we're not.
Wait, we're talk show hosts. I think it's okay.
We're TV personalities. We're not news.
We're not news.
Overall, how do you think the trial is going?
The trial's going great.
Cool. Yeah, that's all I like to hear. Nothing else. It's great.
I'm
Good.
unbiased. It's going
Good.
fine.
Everything's just fine.
Yeah,
But we have a guest today. After all of our trends and stuff, we'll bring him out. He's Jordan from the Missoula Aging Services, and he's going to be talking about estate planning. So that's a hot topic in the older years, I would say.
Yes.
Yeah. My grandmother just told me that she rewrote the will, so I'm in it now.
Nice.
Thanks, Cynthia.
Thanks, Grams. All right, so what's Googling on trends? What's trending on Google right now is Pretty Little Liars,
Oh, PLL.
German Wings, and Angelina Jolie. Those are the top 3 spots trending now.
Oh, that German Wings. I think it was because a German airplane just went down, crashed into the French Alps yesterday. Wow. Yeah.
And speaking of
crashing,
well, this is the top one of the top trending items globally on YouTube, and it's an interesting treadmill bike, and here it is.
En nu ontdekt Amerika ook de Lopie Fit. Bruin hoopt met zijn vinding de hele wereld te
Oh my
veroveren.
god, that
Isn't it
looks like
ridiculous?
so
Look
much
at that.
fun. That looks like a blast.
Try it.
En nou in Duits?
Es ist ein schönes, ein schönes.
Yeah, look at
Duits en
that.
Arabisch, daar
Look at
zijn
that.
gelukkig andere
That's pretty
woorden.
sweet.
So you just walk
Yeah.
while you're riding your bike.
While
It's-
you're riding
it's
your bike.
ridiculous. Look at that. I don't even know what he's wearing. He looks ridiculous.
He's so funny.
You just know he's a
That's
character.
legit.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. That looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's one of the trendy
I
videos.
feel like it'd be really confusing though at first off because you're moving while you're moving. You know, you're walking while you're moving. I don't know. I think I would be confused a little bit.
Okay, and also, this is one example of why you should never leave your dog in your car. So here it is. See, as you can see, that they're.
That's.
a
I
bunch
wonder
of
how
people.
long that dog has been barking that, honking that horn for.
Well, long enough for people to get their cameras out and
Yeah,
film it.
and go over there and find out what's going on.
And of course, we're gonna end the trendy videos with a really cute little video of a girl who's
Diva in
sassy.
training. It says.
Yep. So here she is.
Cause I'm not talking to Mimi, cause I'm really upset.
Why are you upset with Mimi?
Because she's saying bad words to me.
What did she say?
She said a bad word to me, cause she said poop away.
She did?
Yeah, right away.
She said poop away?
Yeah,
Poop is not a bad word.
cause it's not funny, Mimi. I told you.
Okay, so that's.
Oh my god.
And that's what's trending on YouTube right
Well,
now.
little girl, chill. Chill.
Yeah, but first I'm going to show what's new on MCAT. We'll bring out our guests. So here's a little taste of what's new on tonight on MCAT. And when we come back, we'll have Jordan Lyons from Missoula Aging Service right after this.
People are going to be looking at, our governor's race. We don't have any congressional races up next, well, except for, the House race, obviously, but we don't have any Senate races up. I think that makes us a little less likely to be sort of at the top of the heap for national money, but it's always a little easier in a presidential year than an off year.
I was just going to say, also the fact is that these initiatives have a tendency to bring voters to the polls, and so they benefit these kinds of initiatives. Democrats, they also they reach beyond values-oriented initiatives.
Hey, we're back here with Jordan Lyons, and he's here to talk about the Missoula Aging Services. I guess the right way to say it is more like will making or helping elders with making their wills.
Right, estate planning, yeah.
So what can you tell me about it, just in like retrospect?
Sure. Well, yeah, I can just kind of, the big picture is that a lot of us don't know what would happen if we were to pass away, what would happen to our assets, and we don't know necessarily how to make sure that that our loved ones have access to those assets in a timely manner. So Missoula Aging Services is working to address that with an event coming up, an education event on April 29th, a workshop with Dr. Marcia Getting, who is with the Missoula or Montana State University Extension Office. And
nice.
She's a real expert on home economics and especially issues about estate planning.
Awesome.
Cool.
And so what's the one thing that people should think about when planning a will?
Boy, that's a great question. I think that I think the thing that they should know is that there are resources out there to help. Folks can always call Missoula Aging Services to get started with that, 728-7682. Marcia, Dr. Getting writes the Mont Guides, which are really great informative articles about how to get started with estate planning. And those are all online available. You can also call us and we can send them to people.
And what's the website?
So our website is MissoulaAgingServices.org. And to sign up for that event, people can just go to our Eventbrite page, which is MissoulaAgingServices.eventbrite.com. Or of course they can call us to sign up too. So it's free, but availability is limited. So we are trying to get people to sign up for that.
Yeah, I understand that. And so when and where is this estate planning?
So it's April 29th at the library, and we've got 2 different sessions going on. So we've got a 2:30 and a 5:30 p.m.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so have your grandparents or older parents, if you have parents like 40 years older than yourself, like me, have you had any of your family be part of this?
Well, that's a great question. And so I'm from out of state, and so my family's kind of all over the country. But I think it's a great starting place, and you know, I think it's something that I'm looking forward to learning some more about this, and kind of maybe broaching these conversations, because it is definitely something that all of us need to think about, no matter what our situation is.
Is there an age limit to when you can start writing this will or sign up for these classes?
You know, there really is not. We usually help older people, but you know, we're not gonna be checking IDs and turning people away from this event.
If you're paranoid 25, you can still sign up for a will.
Absolutely. You're the guys in the front with the white shirts.
Right. No questions asked. Right.
That'd be really funny. You gotta have those aging bouncers.
Right. Well, you know, and a lot of the folks that we help too are caregivers. So, you know, there's no, you know, we might have an image in our mind of who we're assisting, but you know, if you looked at our front door, you'd see all kinds of people coming in and out all day.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. And so, how long is it supposed to go on for? Just like the sign-up times?
Well, you know, we're gonna keep it open as long as there's availability. So, you know, we've got about capacity for 100 in each session. The first one is filling up a little quicker, so especially if you want to go to that 2:30 one, I'd get on it as soon as you can.
And what's the number people can reach to get a hold of you guys?
So they can call us at 728-7682.
Awesome.
Do you have any more information?
Well, you know, I just would like people to know that we have the Resource Center there to promote the independence, dignity, and health of older people in Missoula County and their caregivers. And anytime people are, you know, wondering what to do or these kind of issues come up, they can sure just give us a call, and we're happy to help.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks for
joining us. And when we come back, I'll talk a short little thing about City Council, because I got to run down to the courthouse and do the live stream thing. So that's going to be interesting. Yep. Double duty. All right. Stay with us.
Notice you there. Say, we're at an MCAT camp right now, and over the past summer, we've had many of them, so many that I can't keep track. And during these camps, we've had groups making movies all day long. It's a really great thing. And you can sign your child up today. The thing is, MCAT camps are amazing and fun, and everyone loves them. So, if you're thinking of camps to put your child in this summer to get them away from you, choose MCAT, because we know what we're doing, I think. And everything is just spectacular. Here I am, cat. Here I am, cat. Everything is cool. Here I am, cat. Here I am, cat. Everything is cool with a K.
Hey, welcome back. And I'm going to talk really quickly about what's going on with City Council. Of course, as always, Matthew Jenkins gave a speech at a public comment in the beginning. And then 2 students from the U talked about clean efforts from the organization / fraternity. and of course, and a man who briefly described a meth problem in Missoula, and that there should be some efforts in place to prevent the spread of the drug.
Yeah.
And back to the consent agenda, we have Brian von Lossberg, who applauded the kids from the FFA from last week in regards to their complaints about that new university parking lot. So what the city council has done is put the new parking lot west of the west lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the west of the west lot. And this is what Brian von Lossberg had to say, just about the FFA and just the youth of the nation in general.
And a lot of good things about the program that they run down at that center. And I just think it's beneficial for folks to know that we pulled that off. That came back to the Parks Committee. We reheard that last week in committee. Tom, and I probably will mispronounce his name, Andrus, who helps run the program, and Dick Mangan, who had sent the email raising the concerns, came to that meeting, actually came before that meeting. We had a really productive brainstorming session with Donna Gockler, and indicating, among other things, that wasn't the set design. It was really good to hear their concerns. There was a lot of brainstorming that happened in 20 minutes about how to do things to alleviate their concerns. They expressed how excited they are to see Fort Missoula Regional Park happen because of the benefits for their program that they see with things that they can do in the park. It was just a really productive example of what can happen and how folks can listen, and we can take these things back to committee and work out solutions that benefit everybody. And it's back on the consent agenda tonight. They're supportive of it moving forward, and I thought that would be beneficial for the folks since it was an item last week. Thanks.
Yeah, so
Cool.
That was Brian von Lossberg just kind of explaining, all that stuff.
Totally. Well, I thought those kids did a really good job too.
Yeah,
They
for
were
sure.
very eloquent and well-spoken, and they got their point across in a nice, civil manner that made sense and agreed with everyone. That was good.
And also, this is, let me just quickly find his name. This is Bill Rudiger, and he's talking about a deer issue up in the rattlesnake area. This is what he had to say.
And so we've been looking in how do you deal with the deer in the rattlesnake and probably elsewhere in Missoula. And one of the issues, a couple of issues that come about with the deer issue is that one, their reproductive rate, and that is one of the problems you get into is when you reduce the population, there's more food and they reproduce more. And so it's kind of an ongoing process. If you reduce deer numbers, you're going to have to do it consistently. And there's a number of ways that are possible. Also, deer behavior is such that they'll find safe zones from whatever method you want to use, and they'll avoid them very quickly. Some of you may know that in Helena, they have reduced deer directly by shooting them. And that effort, I did some work into that as far as what's going on, and it costs about $200 per animal to remove them. And because of the nature of the animals, this has to be done consistently every year, or the problem comes back very quickly. We also...
All right, so that's what he had to say. I just cut him off a little shorter than usual, and he's talking about some of the solutions to the deer population. But everyone knows that the urban deer problem is constant, and he did suggest like a birth control for the deer. And it was because they call it like PCP, but it's for deer. No, it's like
wait a minute.
No, it's not that kind of drug, but still, like you go to college. You're a college kid.
I'm one of those college gals.
You see deer now and
all
again.
the time.
Yeah, they're just as bad as squirrels.
Love hanging out. Those squirrels are awful. The university, there is a squirrel problem at the university, and they are not timid. They'll come right up to you, and if you don't feed them, they'll attack you. And the same with the deer. The deer will often.
The deer are being feared.
Yeah.
Should be feared because they're going to be afraid for only so long, and then they get used to humans a little too well, and then they start attacking them for like territory and like you're in my space, man. It's just as bad as like a human, a human who has too much confidence. They're like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? And it's like, are you serious?
Have horns in their
But
head.
you really can't put a deer in their place because they're bigger than you, and then if they kick you in the face, you're dead.
Yeah, that's true.
Like a human, sure you can get battered and bruised, but at least you can
sue them.
You can always sue them. You can't sue a deer. It's like who are you to sue?
And then people think you're cruel to animals, and so it just makes you look bad. Like the
does.
deer are just winning all around, and we need to do something about it.
Yeah, no one's Michael Vick. You can't just like have a deer fight. A dog fighting ring, and then like go back to football like he did. You know, right? Just saying, animal cruelty.
Just saying, we may start a deer fighting ring.
Oh, why not? Like, oh, this is Montana. We don't fight with dogs. We fight with deer.
We got our deer, our urban deer.
Anyways,
back to city council.
Back to some city council. We have some proclamations that the mayor did and do.
Awesome.
And he's talking about. And speaking of abuse, no, just kidding. But it's Child Abuse Awareness Month, and this is the proclamation. And there's two proclamations back to back. I'm just gonna have him reading both of them back to back, and then there's Moving Missoula towards Zero Waste Month. So
cool.
That's a busy month.
Yeah.
No abusing your children and Zero Waste Month.
You guys all got to stop your habits.
All right. Okay, this is what he had to say.
As Montana has 220,000 children who count on us to protect them and to help them grow into the healthy, happy, productive people they're meant to be. And whereas exposure to extreme and sustained stress, like child abuse, neglect, indifference, and violence, can devastate a child's development, and whereas child abuse prevention is a community responsibility and finding solutions depends on involvement among all people, and whereas communities must make every effort to promote programs that benefit children and their families, and whereas investing in strengthening families is investing in community and economic development because flourishing families are the foundation of a thriving society and children's well-being, and whereas preventing child abuse means stopping it before it starts, as Frederick Douglass said, it's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. Now, therefore, I, John Engen, Mayor of the City of Missoula in the state of Montana, do hereby proclaim the month of April 2015 in Missoula, Montana as Child Abuse Prevention Awareness Month. And our second proclamation this evening, ladies and gentlemen, whereas waste is not inevitable and is a significant and untapped resource, and whereas our community can substantially reduce the amount of resources we send to the landfill as waste through an integrated approach to waste reduction, reuse, and recycling, and whereas through education, engagement of local business leaders, and leadership from citizens and local government, our community can lead the region in moving forward toward zero waste, and whereas a robust reuse and recycling sector can contribute to building a vibrant and sustainable Missoula economy, and whereas the City of Missoula supports the Missoula Climate Initiative, which has identified waste reduction as a key to mitigating climate change. Now, therefore, I, John Engen, Mayor of the City of Missoula in the state of Montana, do hereby proclaim the month of April 2015 in Missoula as Moving Missoula Towards Zero Waste Month.
All right, so there you go. It was long, but it was worth it because we're just bringing some awareness, and you're just highlighting stuff at the city council, and you can find out more information, basically what we did, by logging on to www.ci.missoula.mt.us. So you can look up City of Missoula, and it'll bring you to this fancy dancy website, which is so cool. Because I remember the old website, it was so bland. But this is awesome.
So
like
80s.
Oh, look, little kids playing Easter.
They love
and then you see
Easter.
duckies and
those ducks
or
love
those are
to
geese.
swim.
Those are geese. Sorry, I'm sorry.
So cute. And then you see a little chick. Oh, now
Yeah,
you see
it's no, we don't see it. Now we just see us. Hey. All right, so we have events. I'll stick around a little more for some events because I want to know what's going on tonight. So.
Sure. Well, all of the events that I have, there was so much going on today. On Wednesday, that all the events I have are just for today because there was so much happening. So first off, we've got family fun time with at Mismo Gymnastics starting at 9:30 a.m. This is just an open gym for ages walking to 12 years of age, and they get to choose what they want to do, move around the gym and pick stations activities that they want, and then they get to play and have a bunch of fun. And it's $5 for members, $8 for non-members. And then the preschool play group happens a little after that. That is from 11 to 12 at Bitter Gymnastics. This is for ages walking to 5. And so parents and children also get to choose what activities and stations they want to do around the gym, and then everyone rotates. And they have trampolines and foam pits and bars you can slide and swing off of and, just get crazy. Which that sounds like the best way to get all of the energy out of your child. Both of those. Well, Spectrum Discovery Area, that is Science Center for Kids, starting at 11 a.m. Their Discovery Bench is engineering, and then their brain lab is Candy DNA. So it's $3.50 for anyone 4 and over, and if you're under 3, you get them for free. And then the Spectrum Discovery Area, they've got their early childhood program today from 11 to 12. This is every Wednesday from 11 to 12. And so they're going to do Let's Build is the theme. And so they do playful science experiments and crafts with children, and parents can join in and they can learn from each other. It's free with regular admission for ages 2 to 5, accompanied by an adult. Children's Museum of Missoula has got their beanbag toss going on from 11 to 12 today. You can challenge your grown-up or friend and see who can toss more beanbags in the target. Lots of good, fun kid things going on this morning. So if you've got a little one that's not in school yet, or your kid has a day off, you can always, take them out and do all these fun things. Up next at the Learning Center at Red Willow, there's Yoga for Round Bodies. This is an 8-week course for $80. It goes from March 25th to May 13th from noon to 1:15. And so this is for people that feel uncomfortable attending a regular yoga class, or feel that they need to use yoga to lose weight or get in shape. And so they just go over really gentle and mindfulness practices that'll help you, get your body ready for yoga if you feel like you want to. And it also says a doctor's note will be required for this class. And that is at the Learning Center at Red Willow, 825 West Kent Avenue, starting today at noon.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a free matinee at the Missoula Public Library starting at 2 p.m. today. They are showing a classic film for free. It's called Finian's Rainbow with Fred Astaire and Petula Clark. So that'll be cool. All you people that have seen that before, I haven't, but it should be pretty fun. Americans with Disabilities Act, the ADA, they're having their 25th anniversary film series called Enter the Fawn. It starts at 3 p.m. It's in the University of Montana in their UC Theater. And so it is about a choreographer who meets a young actor with cerebral palsy. She invites him to dance the lead in her newest piece. His prognosis is to be in a wheelchair by age 40. And so it morphs into a far different reality. So it sounds like it'll be mystery and some heartfelt moments. Cool. That is at the University of Montana UC Theater, and I don't think there's a price for it. I didn't see any price for it. Middle school writers, they've got their middle school writers event going on. This happens usually every Wednesday. It's from 3:30 to 5 in the boardroom in the public library, and this is for writers in grades 6 through 9 to give good feedback, play with words, and eat some chocolate.
A little chocolate.
Eat a little chocolate.
Yeah.
But hopefully it'll be a lot of chocolate.
Wait, do that again?
Yeah, hopefully it'll be a lot of chocolate. I don't think I did the same last time.
I'm gonna make a gif of that. I hope it'll be a lot of chocolate.
Yeah, all the chocolate you can eat. Woo! Oh man. Okay, so at the Top Hat Lounge tonight, they've got their 2 hours of fish music. So it's,
for a second there, I thought you were going to swear.
I know, I almost did. Well, I didn't almost. I was just like, sometimes I talk too fast.
Like, okay.
I talk faster than my brain moves. And so it, gets all crazy up there sometimes.
I talk really fast, too. That's why there's a lot of ums in the way I say it.
Yeah. So you got to think.
Anyways.
So fish, not anything bad.
PH.
Yeah, fish with a PH. Every Wednesday at the Top Hat, starting at 4:30, they have a live recorded shows of all the years of fish, and then they also do questions and trivia, and they have a themed happy hour. Starts at 4:30. It's free. It's all ages. Community Unite at the Cuddle House at Northside Tap Room is happening from 5 to 8. Every Wednesday, they give back to a nonprofit, and they donate 50 cents from each beer sold. So it's Mountain Bike Missoula is the nonprofit for tonight.
We should do us.
I talked to them about it, and I asked them how you can, and they said that in October you have to fill out a form and submit it, and they choose for the entire year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I asked
so
them.
many people sign up, I suppose.
Yeah. So in October, hopefully MCAT can have a pint night.
If we're still around by then, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know why
of course we will. People love MCAT.
Burns in a hellfire.
No. Montana Distillery, the new distillery that just opened up at downtown on Woody Street, right next to Silver Dollar. They have got a music guest tonight. His name is Willard Peterson, and so he's going to be playing live music on their Wednesday. And it seems like they are doing live music Wednesdays every week, so stay tuned for future weeks to find out what else they're doing. And I went there the other day, actually, this new distillery, and it's excellent. It's really good.
Really?
And they have a wide variety of cocktails. Right now it's all vodka. Their gin is coming soon, and they're making bourbon right now too. But it's a wide variety. I was impressed, and it was really good too. Yeah. Montech, they've got their Innovative Initiative lecture today starting at 5:30. And so this workshop is going to focus on some key practical steps you can take to fuel your business growth in 2015. They'll identify what areas of your business need the most attention, but also how you can take concrete actions right now to fix those problems. The end result, a more focused, results-driven company primed to meet your goals.
Yeah, Montech is fun.
Yeah.
And then you should go. It's very innovative.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
And I think is it still located like down?
It said,
it's like really down far Broadway.
It said it was
basically
on Broadway
at the
still.
summit between the two summits of the L and M, but almost like you're going to East Missoula.
It's still on Broadway.
The slow way to East Missoula.
Yeah, the frontage road. But yeah, it's still on Broadway. I've got the address. Actually, it's a 1121 East Broadway for anyone that's interested. Zootown Arts Community Center, they've got their Bob Ross night at 6 p.m. This is where you can bring your Bob Ross wigs, impressions, and appreciation for the monthly Bob Ross night. So participants will be inspired to, paint happy little green trees. They'll watch a Bob Ross video and drink some wine and paint along. Tai Chi is at the Learning Center at Red Willow starting at 6:30, 7:30. This is an ongoing class. You can join anytime. $45 for 6 weeks or $10 to drop in. This is the ultimate low impact exercise. And so if you are feeling some strain or stress and don't want to do any yoga, you can definitely check out this Tai Chi class.
I mean, like you use the chai tea.
Yeah. It helps to improve cardiovascular endurance, balance, strength, and posture. Bird Street Community Center, they've got their food film series. This is where Bird Street Bistro is, but also the food co-op. They often coincide and do a lot of things together. And so as part of their winter food film series, they're going to be screening a food stamped, an informative and humorous documentary film that follows a couple as they attempt to eat a healthy, balanced diet on a food stamp budget.
Wow.
I know, that sounds hard.
That sounds really hard.
Yeah. Good luck to them.
I know some people who are on food stamps that they can't go to the bakery and get baked goods.
Nope.
You can't get fresh stuff. You have to get everything that's basically in the can.
I know. It's too bad.
Yeah. Well, the Montana Food Bank here is amazing, though.
It is.
It provides fresh, near fresh food. It's only like a day of.
Yeah. They do pretty good work, definitely. And then, so I've got a couple more events left for today. There are country dance lessons with instructor Kathy Clark at the Sunrise Saloon tonight at 7. Wednesdays, that is country swing, and then Thursdays, it's two-step. And it's $5 per lesson. Starts at 7 tonight at the Sunrise. Crystal Theater, they've got their dinner and a movie. The movie is called Mon Divino. And so the Silk Road, they have a dinner, and then as you eat, you get to watch a movie. Tickets for the movie are $7, and they're sold separately from the dinner. Ooh, my favorite and everyone else's favorite is Joan Zen. She usually plays at the Union once in a while, whenever we're lucky to have her. But she's going to be at the Top Hat Lounge tonight at 7 p.m., between 7 and 9. She performs free, all ages, and she's just awesome. If you've never seen her before and want to go out and do something, I highly, highly recommend it. She's just amazing. And she's amazing. And Wales, yeah, she's great. I highly recommend it. And then Yonder Mountain String Band is in town. The Bluegrass Band, they are going to be at the Wilma Theater today at 7:30. Doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7:30. $30. Go check it out. They're a bluegrass band. I'm not quite sure where they originate from, but they come here every year. And most of the time they do 2 nights. So they're just doing 1 night. So everyone's going to have to go and get their fix in only 1 night. But I'm sure it's going to be a good show. It always is. And then my last event is the Roxy Theater Orientation. Starting at 8 p.m. at the Roxy Theater. This is for anyone that's interested in getting to know what the Roxy's like or want to go and volunteer. This is the orientation. They show you everything from putting movies on to ticket booths to popping popcorn. And then at the end, they will show you a free movie. Yeah. That's what's going on for today and tomorrow. As always, no, that's what's going on for today. Sorry, I'm on autopilot. That's what's happening just today. These were just Wednesday events. There was so much going on. I figured I'd give everyone a taste of what was happening today.
Yep.
But as always, you can check out MissoulaEvents.net. You can check out the newspaper or the Independent for stuff happening tomorrow and the rest of the week. But up next, we've got Asaph's segment. And so what are we showing them first, Asaph?
A clip of Jim Neighbors, how he got discovered through this show.
Okay.
Like the character of Gomer Pyle.
Up to the service station.
Yeah. People sure are odd.
That's a good one, Andy. Beneath the silver moon, ocean is glowing. O'er the calm below, soft winds are blowing. If loving breezes blow, your joys invite us, and as we gently row, all things delight us. Hark how the sailors cry, joyously echoes nigh, Santa Lucia, Santa Lucia, home of fair poesy, realm of pure harmony, Santa Lucia, Santa Lucia.
Cool.
What can you tell us about him?
His name is Jim Neighbors, and he's best known for playing a character called Gomer Pyle, kind of a goofy character. And it's interesting because he talks like that in real life, but then when he sings, he's got this rich baritone voice.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
Anyway,
beautiful.
he was born in Alabama.
Okay.
Best known for playing Gomer Pyle, and he's done numerous recordings, television shows, and one of the most climactic things he ever did in his television career, when he was on Gomer Pyle, he actually sang a song called "The Impossible Dream" with the U.S. Navy band.
Oh, cool.
And military band, and he was also made an honorary Marine in real life for this character of Gomer Pyle, which always stood for right.
Cool.
It's pretty cool.
Cool. Very nice.
Yeah, if I could sing like Jim Neighbors, I wouldn't have to play the piano.
Imagine if you could sing and play the piano.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I can't do
You probably
that.
wouldn't be in Missoula.
No. But I
You'd
was
be in
always
Hollywood.
fascinated how this guy could just talk such a funny way and yet sing the way he sings.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So
He's
amazing.
84 now, still going strong.
Cool. Does he sing anymore? Do you know?
I don't know, but he lives in Hawaii these days, so I guess that's a good
Rough
place
life,
to go
huh?
after
Yeah.
singing like that all these years.
That's awesome. Cool. Anything else you can tell us about him?
No, he's just such a delightful individual as far as that character he played.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Too bad they don't have shows like that anymore, but
It's all reality.
it's a great legacy, and of course with that voice of his, that's a great legacy to leave behind.
Yeah, definitely. Cool.
Sure.
Thanks, Asaph.
No problem.
Well, I
Well-
do believe our show is ending.
Yeah, but before I go, I want to show
Oh,
the
yeah, of
reel.
course.
So
Oh, yeah.
we have a reel of all the musical stuff me and Sam Tolman have done. So you can find out more information by looking up MCAT Music on both Twitter and our Facebook page. But here is the music reel of all the music we've done thus far. Just me and, even Noelle was a part of a couple of these.
Yeah. Mostly Sam and Scott, though. I'm a busy college gal.
No.
Yeah.
So here is MCAT's music reel from summer 2014 to now.
There's a rumor in this town it won't stay dead. Keep getting letters and my credit's going bad. One man's guitar just can't drown out the sound. One dirty rumor getting around and around and around. Guess I isn't good enough for you. Not gonna stick around and see the worst you can do. There's a storm brewing. I'm on the run. This is your last song. I wish that I could tell you in the moonlight, midnight moonlight, in the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight moonlight. If you ever feel sorrow for the deeds that you have done, there's no hope for tomorrow. The setting of the sun, ocean is howling of the things that might have been. Missoula, come back to me, 'cause I've been away and I fell in love. She was everything I thought she would be, and I can't see what she sees in me. In me. Not coming home, and I'm leaving this dream.
All right, and we are back. That was a cool reel, right? All the stuff that Sam and Scott have been doing for MCAT Music, which is awesome. But I do believe that we're going to end the show. As you can see, it's just me. Scott has run off to our water trial to live stream it. And as always, you can check out our water trial on mcat.org. If you go onto the video on demand and then press local live, and then you can press play and it'll start to stream. It streams at about 9 o'clock, 8:58, something like that. But other than our live local, where you can check out our water trial, check out Wake Up Missoula on our Wix page, wakeupmissoula.wix.com/wakeupmissoula. Check out Wake Up Missoula on Twitter, where Scott will tweet you back, and maybe I will one day when I'm out of school. You can check out Wake Up Missoula up on Facebook. As always, Missoula Community Access Television on Facebook and Missoula Community Access Television on Twitter, where Scott will be live tweeting the water trial. And then, of course, mcat.org, where you can check out our live stream. So I just want to thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And thank you, Asaph, for the show today and playing us wonderful piano music. Because we would definitely be lost and not as cool without it. For sure. All right. Thanks, everyone. We will see you Friday. Take it away, Asaph.